Buongiorno a tutti, possiamo dare l'avvio a
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone. I think we can now start off this new Ocrim webinar. Now, for the English version, you have to click on Interpretation, a button that you can find on the bottom of your screen. You click on English and mute original audio. My name is Anna Buffa. I'm going to moderate these webinars. I've been working in the food communication industry for some years. This morning, I will be here to manage the Q&A session. Now, of course, I'm inviting you to send questions throughout the webinar. You can send us a message whenever you want. You will get answers at the end of the presentations from our speakers. If your questions are very long or very technical, please send your question to conferenceroom@ocrim.com. Once again, conferenceroom@ocrim.com. Every question will be anonymous. Today, we will be talking about a key project. During the pandemic, we managed to conclude the project. This means we have created a new business unit, and once again, the key protagonist is customer centricity. I won't be talking about this, our speakers will. Our first speaker is Stefano Mazzini. From 2002 to 2010, he was the Sales Manager, Italy, North and Central Africa, 2010-2022, Sales Communication and Marketing Director in Ocrim. He manages the commercial department, managing also the marketing team, offering assistance to the customer care and spare parts service to Ocrim high-end customers. Of course, he's taking care of the Ocrim corporate image. There's another speaker today, Valeria Monfredini. Now, from 2020, she's been the spare parts manager at Ocrim. So she manages spare parts team consisting of the sales team, purchase team, and expert team. The aim is the improvement of the service efficiency as well as the customer satisfaction level. So once again, back to customer centricity, as I said 1 minute ago. Last but not least, we have Carolina Ghilardi. 2022, she started being responsible for the Ocrim e-commerce project. Well, actually, she started in 2021. She's passionate about languages and digital communication. She combines customer care expertise in multicultural environments, and she has the sales and marketing skills to create customized projects. Okay, this is it with my initial presentation. So the floor will start right away to Stefano Mazzini. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back after some months. So we talked about the superior product some time ago. Today I'm back because this is one of my, let's say, commercial skills. I will be talking about this new project, and again, I'll be speaking just for a couple of minutes, just to give you a general, overview on the reasons why we wanted to create this project in Ocrim. And I have to say that I'm so proud, and even my staff are so proud. But we'll be working on this in the next year or so. Ocrim has started off some time ago our transformation, digital transformation processes of our company. So the project was introduced some months ago. So once again, a digital transformation of the company. Another major transformation, a little bit less digital, if you will, is the one I introduced some months ago, the Superior. Now, Superior, it means a corporate transformation of a specific project. Today, we will be talking about Oparts. Now, Oparts is a bright new way to see the assistance, service, and spare parts. So, Valeria is now responsible for spare parts and service. Carolina, she was the project manager of this project, Oparts. So once again, they will be speaking about this. Okay, just some general information from me. Let's say that this is a project that Ocrim started kicking off 1 year ago. We strongly wanted it because in terms of service, we have to have a completely different vision of the business. I mean, it has to be included into our world, which is being transformed every single day. So once again, the world changes every single day in terms of engineering, in terms of tools, and even ways to use our tools. So at the same time, we have the traditional world. I mean, milling systems. Of course, we need spare parts and service every single day. So this is our target. We want to deliver a service that every single day can keep pace with today's needs. This is what we have done in Ocrim. So what we want to do with O, so the O that you can see here behind me, well, this means for us that this is the origin of everything. This is the source of all of our tools. So we will be using this O for all of our communications. So we have meetings, we have the webinars. So once again, O, if you will, is the source of all of our projects. So once again, this is the Oparts project. It is a futuristic, I mean, non-traditional vision. So this is the reason why, in terms of communication method and in terms of project presentation system, I say that this is a little bit out of the box. In the past weeks, as you must have seen, you must have read some news. So we have introduced, let's say, a space project. I mean, service coming from the other side of the galaxy, so to say, or rather the other side of the world. So you need service on the other side of the planet. Well, Ocrim was able to, deliver this service in sort of real time, or actually very quickly. This is what I wanted to say. So today you will be given info on a new project, completely innovative project, definitely different than what you can find in many different sales platforms or service platforms. So what is up and running today is more or less only 20% of the full speed or full power of this centralized service system. So in the next weeks, months, and years, the system is due to grow steadily because, as Anna said in her introduction, it is customer-based. So once again, this is focused on you, on our customers, because in our opinion, again, this has to be a key tool, a tool which has to be fundamental to you to be able to work, in total peace of mind. Okay, then, this is the last point for me before giving the floor to Valeria and Carolina. Everything is based on Italian-made high tech. Ocrim and all of the companies we have are manufacturing products in Italy. So we are focusing on the Italian-made high tech. We have launched a video more or less 1 month ago with our O. So the O videos where we show just one part of the in-house internal production, and everything is based on Italian made and Ocrim made. So we will be talking about spare parts and service platform. Once again, this platform again is based on a top quality, top notch set of products, something that absolutely meets all of your needs. Okay, then. So, well, I hope that this system is, an advantageous for you and beneficial for all of you. Don't forget to send us a feedback or comments so that we can improve the system on a daily basis. This is something we definitely work in. Okay, then this is it for me. Thank you so much for being at this webinar this morning. The floor goes now to Valeria Monfredini. Thank you so much, Stefano. Once again, good morning, buongiorno, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I apologize right away. I will be accompanied by some cough. So I still have this problem. I hoped it would end yesterday. Anyway, I wanted to be here anyway, despite my cough, because we are so proud of the tool that we have created, implemented, and that we are offering our customers. So once again, the first buzzword is customer centricity, as Anna and Stefano said. I also would like to, highlight this couple of words. So let me talk for a couple of seconds about this topic. Now, of course, that this is an additional, sales channel for Ocrim, but it's been developed especially to become a very useful tool for our customers. So once again, the main target we have today is to offer all of our customers a key tool to improve and enhance their purchasing experience when it comes to spare parts for Ocrim machines, able to increase the satisfaction level of all of our customers. Now, the platform has been willingly developed in a very simple, easy, user-friendly way because the customers who will use the platform, the customers who will be purchasing thanks to the Oparts platform will have a specific need. So this is not a traditional e-commerce, sale, which is what we do for end users. Rather, this is a tool. So very quickly, it has to help our customers solve a problem or, prevent a problem by, purchasing the spare parts. This means that they will have the right spare parts in their stock in order to repair a plant. So let me talk about the main topics of this platform. Now, first of all, it's an e-commerce system, so it is always on, so 24/7. This means that we completely remove possible difficulties and or delays that we can now experience because of different time zones. Now, again, it is a platform that you can see here. So the real main objective of the platform is to drastically reduce the spare parts and materials delivery times. Now, it comes on different devices, so you can use it from your PC, so maybe you are in your office. But once again, the platform has always been optimized in order to be used from your smartphone or mobile phone. So if you have an urgent requirement, for example, the maintenance persons or the purchase managers, maybe they want to click login and verify the availability of urgent spare parts, you can do whenever you want and from the place you want, so that you can check the availability of spare parts. We also have created a dedicated specific customer service on the Oparts platform. So thanks to the online purchased spare parts, we can reach the four corners of the world. Shipments will be done thanks to express couriers, and the shipment is guaranteed within 48 hours for the materials we have in our stocks. Now, currently, the platform has the following structure. So this is to manage spare parts only. We are now implementing a new area that will be dedicated to the platform, the direct purchase of maintenance services and days, working days of our technicians and engineers. This part is absolutely very important in order to offer the maintenance of your plants so that they can keep running and they can keep being operated. Once again, this will be available on Oparts. So all what I'm telling you is definitely based on a specific logistics structure that once again has to keep the pace of what I'm telling you. So I can tell you that a new logistics area has been created. This is dedicated to e-commerce. Once again, this is an e-commerce specific dedicated space. We have also created a specific in-company flow. This means that the orders we will receive thanks to the Oparts platform will have a different numbering, a different sequence numbering than the other orders. So once again, there will be a specific flow. These orders will be seen immediately inside all of the offline orders, and there will be a different, flow from the order confirmation to the shipments of the products. I'm now talking about milling systems, milling plants together with spare parts. So let's say that, this is a very, let's say, physical, mechanical system, if you will. Don't forget, it is an e-commerce purchase system, so we want to complement the purchasing experience of our customers with dedicated packaging. Our customers will decide to purchase from Oparts, so they will receive spare parts in a dedicated packaging with a small gift to thank them for purchasing from the platform.
Che cosa troverete su Oparts?
So what will you find in Oparts? You will find spare parts
Elementi
for the milling
comuni
industry,
che sono
for all the mills, which is of
importanti
course the core business of our
in
organization.
linea
You will also
con
find
questa
end-of-line
strategia
spare parts. You
acquisitiva
know
che
that
nasce
in
da
2017 we have acquired the APC, which is now an integral part of Ocrim, in order to
dell'impianto
complement
dell'autodromo
the
per
turnkey
quindi anche
plant.
ricambi per
You
tutte
will
le
also
tipologie
find
di
spare
macchine
parts once
e
again
c'è
for
anche
the end-of-line parts. You
appendizzati.
will also find Ocrim branded
Lascerei
items.
la parola a questo punto
Okay, then. So the floor goes now to Carolina Gilardi. Carolina is the
progetto di
project
implementazione
manager of the platform
stiamo
implementation
lavorando
project,
da tanti mesi
on which
sul
we've been
progetto
working
in
together for
maniera
many months, side
proficua
by
e
side, hand in hand, in a very fruitful and effective way. So Carolina
per farvi vedere
will
meglio
show you into all parts to give you details of what,
grazie Carolina.
together with Stefano, we told you. Once again, thank you, Carolina. Thank you, Valeria. It's a pleasure for me to be here and to introduce the project. First of all, thank you so much for explaining the basic ideas and how ideas have been developed. Now, let's get into the thick of the site. This is what you can do on the platform. Now, it's a portal, so it's an e-commerce portal. So as such, you have to log in so as to access and get your passwords and username. Once you access, the platform is structured in two parts, so you can navigate through the two parts separately. We have an e-commerce part. The structure is just like a consumer e-commerce site. So there are plenty of items. There's a product technical sheet that you can navigate, choose, select, and put into your trolley. Close to this area, we've also created a dedicated section for past and current customers with catalogs that can be navigated, and they are interactive catalogs. In both sections, it is possible to purchase items and put them into the trolley because you have just one single trolley. Let me be a little bit more specific to let you understand what we have done for you. In this slide, you see an example of product presentation on the e-commerce section. This is a product technical sheet. You have the picture, you have the description, the specific code, so that you can identify, the item in a unique way. There's an in-depth or extended description with features, characteristics, types, material, and quantities suggested. You can also have the detail on the Ocrim machines. For example, here we have the FLP. The product has to be associated to, so that we can keep the possibility to make mistakes or purchasing the wrong product at a minimum. You can find the price and the possibility to change the quantity and then adding this to the cart. You can see that these are all the features that you usually find in e-commerce sites. So we explain the product on the consumer platforms as well. This is another area that I will show you in a second. Now, this is an example of the structure of the catalog. Here we go. Now, the catalog is based on both past but also current customers. There's a personal area that you will find in the My Area section of the customer. Here we upload the customized, personalized catalogs for the machines of every single user. I mean, your own machines. This means that once you access and once you find the catalog, it is possible for you to select the item from this table. You just have to click on the code, or as you can see here on the side, you have a list with all the features, the code, the description, the number, so that you can make a double check, making sure that the product selected is the right one. Now, the margin of error is very low because these are very clear, simple catalogs. So inside this area, search can be done in different ways, which is what we can see in this slide with many different fields, depending on what the most, let's say, the easiest thing is for you. You can search by code, the serial number, model, all of the information give you the possibility to have an immediate user-friendly experience in terms of searching. Another area of the platform that can be useful for you is the order management. Now, this is the traditional classical area, typical of every single e-commerce. It's a sort of an archive of the orders maker. So this gives you all the possibilities. You can really take advantage of the platform. We have created, a specific set of uses for different persons and different functions in the company. The order and the purchase of the items may be done by an operator or a technician or an engineer, but also by a manager, for example, the purchase manager. But this can also be done by an Ocrim'S engineer. Maybe the engineer is there to do a review of the machine, or maybe offering a list of suggested spare parts for preventive maintenance targets. So we have the possibility to easily access the platform. The operator can carry out many different operations. There are plenty of operations that can be done on the platform. Once you put products in the cart, you may want to wait for an approval from your manager. The manager can confirm, or it has to be once again approved by one of our engineers. So in this case, our own purchase department that has to confirm. Okay, this is it with the overview. You can see here the benefits, all the possibilities offered by the platform. Now, the platform has been specially made for you. We started, from the current structure of the spare parts systems. We tried to improve all these sales channels so that we can have a more effective, immediate, and efficient service. Thanks to the platform and thanks to the catalogs area, you can identify exactly, immediately, and precisely your spare part, and you can purchase very quickly. The platform is not also and only available online, but you can also order on an offline mode. The catalog can be downloaded. It is a PDF file. Now, this is a PDF that you can highlight. You can select items from within the PDF. You make a list and you can send the list to the Ocrim'S office, also offline. This is very important when you need urgent repair or urgent maintenance. And many different functions can access the platform. For example, technicians, engineers, the engineering department, and of course, the purchase department. So this is the list of advantages that we would like to give you together with a quicker, faster purchase. If we have the goods in our warehouse, we will ship in a matter of hours. So as compared to the traditional channel, we can say that time windows are much shorter and smaller. I've made a short video so that you can see what I have talked about in order for you to make sure you understand how the platform looks like. So this is an example of navigation, a sort of sample for you. Okay, we can hear you. Now, Carolina has concluded, and in order to, abide by our time window this morning, I'd like to share with you a couple of questions that you have sent us. Okay, Anna, we can't see you. Maybe can you also switch on the camera? Here we go. Yes. Okay, we got some questions, and okay, you tell me who can answer. Anyway, let me read out the questions. It's a little bit technical, so it's either for you or Valeria. So, what about delivery times? Okay, I can answer, no problem. Now, as we said before, it depends on the product, it depends on the country of destination. Now, the product we have in our stocks, so in our warehouse that we have created especially for the e-commerce, we can also ship within 48 hours. Okay, thank you. There's another question. So someone tried to log in during the presentation, but they couldn't access. Well, because as I said before, the platform is a portal. So you have to log in first, so you need your personal information. Our customer service will validate the choice so as to accept our customers, then giving you, or well, sending you an email with the username and password to access it. If you had some difficulties, I mean, we see anyway the attempt, so we see the contact. We will take note of this, and then we will, help this customer. So we will answer shortly. Okay, I think we have time for a final question. What about the availability of your spare parts? I mean, in your stocks, is this availability in real time? Well, it depends. Now, if we have the spare parts in our stocks, the shipment will be done within 48 hours. So this is just the, all the processing time, okay? Ordinary order management. I mean, from the moment we get it to the moment we ship it, there's a preferential, so there's a priority flow. And this means that, delivery times are reduced. Okay, very clear. I'd like to just add one point to your answer, Carolina. Now, the customer who asked the question wanted to know if the availability you can see on Oparts is immediate and always updated. So as many customers know, Ocrim is becoming a digital company. So there's a digital transformation going on. So we are now moving on to a new order management system. Oparts is not yet integrated with this software because we are very close to the go-live date of the new software program. As soon as this is done, Oparts will be integrated. So the dedicated customer service and the dedicated flow I mentioned before have been created in order to remove all the weight. So the availability of the product is not immediately visible now on Oparts, but the customer service and dedicated customer service, as soon as they see your request, they will make a check right away. They will check the availability of the material in our warehouse, and then we will answer to the customer, including the best delivery or shipment times. Valeria, thank you very much. I'd like now to draw some conclusions, and if there are questions, please don't hesitate. We can also answer questions this afternoon because, of course, we will repeat this webinar at 4 p.m. this afternoon. For technical questions, please send an email to conferenceroom@ocrim.com. Thank you so much. If you have something to add or if you have questions now, you can tell me now. Otherwise, we can close here and I will see you back at the 4 p.m. This afternoon. Yes, we can invite people to like our channels. Of course, we have our social networks. And log in on our social networks so as to receive proposals and promotions that you can see on the platform. So once again, stay connected, stay with us. Okay, then, grazie. Thank you so much, Valeria and Carolina. I'll see you with the next webinar this afternoon, Italian time, 4 p.m.